Yeah, so the entire idea to take these pictures was to kind of like grab something that looks similar to what they used on the Joker movie. One of my favorite design styles when it comes to typography is texturing type. And the reason why I love it so much, there's a way it injects in some unique character to your design or your type. In this video, I want to share with you my technique when it comes to creating texture and applying it on type. What's up guys, my name is Zana, and on this channel I talk about design and life. Yeah, if you just landed on this video randomly, YouTube recommended it to you, consider subscribing, that helps, and turn on the bells to know whenever I upload a new video. So getting into why we're here today is I released a video previously and it was just talking about the design trends that might make it in 2020, and bold and texture typography was one of those major things that I emphasized you to learn and start experimenting with. So in this video I want to help you a little bit on how to create your custom textures to make your typography stand out. And yeah, it's one of the kind where you just need to get off your computer a little bit and go take some images or shoot some textures. Yeah, but if you're lazy and you feel like you just want to download these from the internet, that's okay, but also it won't give you some unique character or unique customization we're looking for here. So right now I'm just going to go randomly on the street, start taking pictures, look for custom textures that we want to use in our process. So that's step one. What's up guys, as you already know, we out here on the street to grab some textures. Oh god, let me see how this can look. Yeah, so the entire idea to take these pictures was to kind of like grab something that looks similar to what they used on the Joker movie. When you look at the texture in the word Joker, it looks like concrete but with a rough kind of like finish. So that's what I was trying to achieve. And even like when you look at the first pictures I took, this was for a fence that had the same finish. You know, to my thinking, I thought that was it, so I took it. But you never know, like it might not work in post, so I'll just give it a try. If it works, it works. So the other was the ground. I looked at the ground with the raw soil, red soil, you know, like out here we have like some amazing soil, I would say. So yeah, it had like an amazing texture. I took that knowing that maybe I can use it, maybe it won't work, but ideally like that's how the process is. And also when I was like proceeding on my way, I made this amazing beautiful brick wall that looked like I need to take some pictures of it. Whether the initial inspiration to shoot these textures wasn't like to grab a brick texture, but I wanted to have something that looked like it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed shooting your own images random on the street. I had a lot of fun doing this and I hope we'll do more of that. But yeah, getting to step two is just getting those images, turn them into textures that you can use on your artwork. And I'll show you this in three phases. Like first one is just selecting the image, because I mean like some of you guys shot hundreds of these images, and you know, selecting one image might be a hassle, but to save your time or to save a bit of your time, I went ahead to select mine. I don't want to go into the selection process with you. So phase two will be just getting that image the best of the best, the one you selected, into Photoshop and absorb all color out of it. And the reason why you want your image to stay white and black, and I'll explain when we get to that phase. So phase three would be just application, like how do you use that texture onto your artwork, how do you use it on type. And this scenario I'll use type because man, I love typography. Let's just get into phase two, which is just importing the image in Photoshop, and I'll just do that right now. And actually this is the image I liked more. You remember the wall image? This is what I went with. So I'll just go ahead and start like making tweaks on it. I want to brighten it up, like pull up, like up the exposure a little bit. And so what I want you to emphasize is like make sure like you bring the highlights all the way to -100 and play with the shadows. Don't overdo the shadows. So white, let it be white. And actually, like the rule of thumb, what I want to do, I want to go with some like even numbers because it looks sweet. I don't want to look like amateur. I want to have like some intention in everything. So let's make this -40 as well. Let me see how that looks. Yeah, it looks dope. So I'll just up the texture a little bit and keep it at 20. Usually it's professional to have like some intention in your work. Yeah, we'll play with the dials, but when you know what they do, then you can just I think this will be 10 better. Look 10, look better on 10. So as I told you, like we'll absorb all the color out of it. So I'll just dial it all the way to 0, all the way to 0. I feel like I like the look of this, but at the same time I feel like I don't like the look of it. So I'll just click open and that's it. So when we click open, it will just take us to Photoshop. And when we get to Photoshop, I'll show you what to do first. So what to do first is bring the levels, and there are 2 ways to do this. You can just use the shortcut, the levels show up, but I love to have like so that is more like destructive way, because when it goes, it goes. Actually, I want like approach Photoshop like undestructive. So I want to bring the levels in there, and then bring the blacks close to the whites, and then bring like the mids close to blacks, and then play, push it in a little bit on the whites into the black side. So that is sweet. Like it looks okay. Like you'll be fine with that. Don't complain. I think this looks okay. Yeah, I'm 100% sure. So I mean, that's done. The next thing you do is just go ahead and save your image, which is sweet there. I keep it at 3K. So that's the entire approach when it comes to creating textures that you can use in text or even more than text. And if your intention was to see how this is created, I mean, like you can click away and just go do you and focus on other important stuff, because I don't want to waste your time. I just want to dive into some fundamentals here, what really happens in the background, where I really don't see what's going on. So remember when I talked about like phase 2 is where we get to import this image into Photoshop and absorb all the color out of it, but make sure that it stays black and white. So the reason for that is like all the whites get to show or reveal the pixels in the artwork or in the image you're designing with, and the black get to hide those pixels in the position where the image is or the texture is. So the next phase here is just importing the image into Illustrator. Just guide opening Illustrator quick here. So as we talk, as this thing is happening, I mean, like my computer is like the fastest machine on planet Earth, but sometimes at least around this time of the day, it doesn't want to, I mean, like be bothered. So I usually like give it time to think about it before it opens, but sometimes I go productive within those minutes of times when it's just thinking about it. Take sips of coffee. Before I even do anything, I'll just go ahead to type in Joker, because that's why you're here, to see how the Joker texture really is used. That's sweet. I just look for the typeface. I downloaded something close to it called Suicide Squad font. Like designers really are lazy. They don't know how to name things. Yeah, so I've already done my tracking, sorted. So the next thing I do, or the next thing I want to do, is just show you how this happens. I just want to keep a copy on the side. Guys, let me know if you want me to just sprint into the entire thing, because I feel like you might guys get bored. Let's keep this in the artboard size, because that's what we're trying to do. Make it bigger. So comparing this to our file in Photoshop, let me show you where is the Photoshop file. So do you guys see what's going on here? So when you see right here, you see this black texture going on here. So this is reflected in our K right here. So this is where you see the black values. You see the values of black here. Same thing. Like you can really this is the only way I can show you what's going on. So the white retains the black because remember the font was black. That's why the entire visual looks black. So you can change the color of it and it will still work the same. So whatever color of those pixels that are there will be retained because white retains the pixels. I think that explains it clearly. So we just go to test the theory and I'll show you what I mean by grabbing the original Joker image. Joker, oh, did I say Gcam? Joker image HD. Make sure it's HD. I don't know why HD, but did they say high resolution? Let me just go with that. Yes, look for the image. Let me grab this one that is landscape. I think this will do. Just guys, save it. Joker movie. And I'll just go ahead, open it in. And guys, wait to see the magic. I'll just put, just drag this image. This is where the magic happens when you use this technique on your other things. Just go do this, lock this layer, make a copy of this Joker, bring it on to the front, make it bigger. Do you want to still see Joker face? Yeah, so let's turn this into white. Boom. Clearly guys, I mean, to me this is so realistic. Like you can see we have achieved like a look that is super close, and if we got like so picky, like you can nail the entire Joker image. And I want you to realize, like, let me zoom in a little bit here and I show you what I meant by the black pixels will be, I mean, concealed. Like they'll just go away, they'll be hidden. So when you zoom in, like clearly you can see through the text, and it's still live text. Like I can just type in whatever I want and the entire thing will keep it. So I can see Joker's orange, it's a vest, yeah, I think it's a vest. You clearly can see through his, yeah, and that's why I really enjoy this technique, because I can just come in and say why too serious, and then what happens, I can just reduce on my text. So let me just reduce on my font size. Boom, boom. You can either reduce on the font size, or you can just go ahead and reduce on your texture. So I think that marks the end of our video. I hope you guys enjoyed the fundamental part, but those guys who clicked away, you've missed the entire concept. If you understand the concept, everything becomes easy, and always like go for the concept, not the magic of how you do it, because I know you guys what you do, just go and pause then do it, pause then do it, but like when you get the fundamentals, it gets easy. So that's how it is. I'll catch you in the next one. You guys let me know how this tutorial thing looks. If you want me to become a tutorial guys, man, that would be great. But if you say it guys, I'll just do it for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun doing it. This, I mean, like, I hope you guys enjoy 2020, because the year is here and we have like higher hopes for this channel. I want you guys to learn from me a lot. I want to learn from you a lot. So consider letting me know what you think in the comment section. Share your thoughts, like if you have like a better way, because there's so many ways of approaching this. The only reason why I love and consider this, it keeps the texture so organic. I understand you still have some like pixel values in it or pixel craziness in it, but it has that organic feel. When you outline your textures, it will give you the same feel, but it won't look organic. So yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell so you can know whenever I upload a video. Yeah, see ya.